Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. This is your host, Captain Ron Phillips here. And I'm going to have to confess we have a little snag here we're going to have to talk about here in this next mission strain here. Um, we're going to go ahead, before we start the next main story that we just finished in the Delta Quadrant, leading into I guess something with the Iconians. We went back in time in honor of the Strange New World show coming out, and did the small set of missions there that took us back to the original series timeline, back to 2256 with the Davidians and Driffin's Comet and Drozana Station and all that. But now we're getting back into the meat of what's going on in the 2409 right now. So I thought before we went ahead and start on the long, great big whole, everything is linked together after that, after the Delta Quadrant involving pretty much the rest of the game here. There is still one little bit of mission strands that is separate from everything else, just like Nimbus 3, just like the Davidians there with Driffin's Comet. And that was the episode of, not the Iconian War, Yesterday's War, where we run into Temporal Agent Daniels from, if you remember, he is the temporal agent from the 29th, 28th century, trying to make sure the timeline stays correct, and he was in Star Trek Enterprise. Now, I tried to film Temporal Ambassador for you guys for the upteenth time, and it will not work. I'm gonna probably send something to the people who work here at Star Trek here, the people who Temporal Ambassador will not work. There is a part there where you got the Enterprise C and you're escaping, and you're basically, there's a great big huge mothership from the Tholians that show up, and a temporal ship is supposed to show up and destroy that ship in a cutscene, and then you fight off the rest of the Tholians and you get away with the Enterprise C back through the space-time anomaly, and then the Enterprise C goes back to where it's supposed to, the Battle of Narenja 3, and defends the Klingon homeworld, gets destroyed by the Romulans, and your character, of course, gets saved by the time cops there in the future ship that shows up to help you and sends you back in time, back to your ship, back to your time. Every single time that part ends up, the temporal ship shows up. It does not blow up the mothership, and you can still hit the mothership, you can still fight it, but once it gets down to 1%, you can hit it with anything you have, and it keeps regenerating itself back to 3-4% health. There is nothing you can do. It'll have no shields. You're having a future ship hit it. You're having your ship hit it with torpedoes and phasers. I mean, the Enterprise C has like four phaser strips, a dual beam bank, and a cannon, plus torpedoes, a photonic shockwave, which is kinetic damage. You have the eject warp plasma, which slowly depletes your life like poison. Nothing works. And you cannot escape until you destroy that ship. So it is stuck there, and I'm going to have to make a note to the people who take care of this game, because I want to film that episode for you guys, but it will not work. So I thought, okay, maybe we could go ahead and skip Temporal Ambassador since it was the start of this first one here. And you can go ahead and meet the temporal agent that Daniels has sent to sit there at Space Dock and watch Admiral Quinn's office, Philip Cray. And he will take you to meet you with Agent Daniels himself. And he'll show you his great big blue room, the timeline room and all that. But yeah, he showed Captain Archer in Enterprise. As you can see, the play episode thing is faded. Once you do that once, you can't do that again. And I had tried to link the Temporal Ambassador and the Once and Future Agent together in one episode. and I can't replay it for you. So the only way I can get it to replay it for you is with another character if they get Temporal Ambassador fixed, because I can't now show you Temporal Agent Daniels and Temporal Ambassador, which is one of my favorite episodes. So I'm kind of upset about that, and there's nothing I can really do about it. And again, I'm going to make a note to the people here at Star Trek Online. Let them know that Temporal Ambassador is just not working. You try to reload, you try to get yourself unstuck, you quit the mission, then you start the mission back up, and it just takes you right back to that place. And I'm like, I wonder if anybody could even finish it. So, I wonder if they even know. So, unfortunately, if this little quick video is for anybody who is asking, well, Captain Phillips, you didn't do your yesterday's war chapter. You got Daniels and the Temporal Ambassador, and you go back to the Romulan homeworld. You fight off the Nakul, and all this stuff. I am going to have to probably save these missions for a different character, which I will start soon later, because my Federation character, my Bolian captain, is not going to do these episodes. And I'm kind of disappointed, but I want to film it for my subscribers or anybody who wants to see it. And they don't want to play the game. I mean, there are people who don't play the games and they watch other people play it, which, you know, I'm not anywhere near as good as those folks, but I just figured, what the heck. So, unfortunately, I am not able to. I mean, if I just couldn't do Temporal Ambassador, I would just done the Once and Future Agent and met up with Daniels and gone straight on to the core of the matter, which is what he's starting. So I'm very upset about that I can't do this for you guys. I mean, I could do the core of the matter and I could keep going within a cool, but I can't set up the story with Daniels. He's just there, and I don't think that's right for you guys. So I will do that with a different character. When I go to start either my Romulan character or my Klingon character. But unfortunately, my Federation character you won't be able to see these. Now, if you want me to do the core of the matter, I will do that. Go ahead and comment on that if you want to. I am going to put this quick video here in between what I'm about to start next, because I am going to go ahead and do the Iconian War, which was right after the Delta Quadrant, which we finished just a few episodes ago. And we'll jump into the Iconian War episodes. This is just like a little separate thing. You can do this anytime you want. Templar Ambassador, actually, in the original mission logs, was actually supposed to show up at the end of the Klingon War. But since they added Deep Space Nine and Discovery in here, they mishmashed the episodes and cut a few, which is why we had to remember how to start the Spectres mission replay or the Wasteland replay on Nimbus 3. So again, I'm not really happy about it, guys, and I'm not even sure if you care, but I just felt like I should get on here and make this short little video for you, because I'm not very happy about it. If they ever do get to fix it, I will definitely keep trying to go back and do it and see if it'll work, because I want to do this for you guys, because Temporal Ambassador is a very fun episode. I mean, a lot of people fell in love with the Enterprise C, and of course we run back into Tasha Yar and Castillo, and you run into a few other legacy characters that you've seen throughout the series here in Star Trek Online that are stuck there. You see your crew, everything's different. That is a fun episode, and the Once and Future Agent is just a little 5-minute announcement. You meet Daniels, and you meet him in his little time room, and I don't know why we can't do that over again, because if I don't have to do Temporal Ambassador, I would at least want to show you this so we can go on to the core of the matter. And I'm kind of upset about it, because your next episode you'll see it'll just be Daniels, and everybody will be like, well, where the heck did Daniels come from? How did you run into him? So until they get this fixed, or until I do it with the next another character, Yesterday, I will not be filming yesterday's war. And I'm going to just go ahead and go straight into the Iconian War, which was branched off from the Delta Quadrant. So, I apologize, everybody, and yeah, I'm going to just leave it here like that. I'm not going to ask you to like the video or dislike the video. I will ask you to comment if you still want me to do the yesterday's war with my Federation captain and do the core of the matter and so on and so forth. I definitely will do that if I get a comment for it. I will do that. Otherwise, I will wait until I get my other character, my Klingon or my Romulan character, and see if it works for them. I will definitely, if Temporal Ambassador doesn't work, once I do get to the Once and Future Agent, I will definitely do that with my Romulan or Klingon character. But Temporal Ambassador is just not working, whether you're trying to film it or not. And I don't know why, and I'm going to have to send something to them. So, thanks very much, guys, for understanding or not understanding. You can be mad. You can be, oh, you're just a cheap whatever. I'm like, that's fine. You can. I'm just doing this to be nice. I'm just doing this to be, you know, let everybody, make everybody aware of what's going on here. And I'm not doing this on the PC. I am doing this on the PlayStation 4. I don't know if anybody else is having a problem with this on the PlayStation 4, but I am going to see if I can find a way to send something to them. The people here work at the studios, Cryptic Studios, to see if they can figure out what's going on. So, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you want me to do my Federation character, do these last yesterday's war episodes, I certainly will do them. Just let me know. Leave a comment in this video, and I will see you in the next episode. Iconian War, Uneasy Allies. Since we just rescued Empress Sela from that base there in subspace right before we got out of the Delta Quadrant, now we're going to see the fruit of our labor here. She's going to supposedly join us in this mission. So this will be that'll be rather interesting. But again, I apologize if anybody about the yesterday's war. I wanted to keep the time travel thing kind of going on with what happened with the last string, with the Stranger Worlds show coming out and going back in the original series and those string of episodes. So, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I've rambled on too far. Thank you very much, everybody, for at least giving me the option to, if you wanted to hear this, explain why. If you go see me pass through these mission journals, you're like, hey, he didn't do those. At least you know why. If you still want me to do the core of the matter and the other three yesterday's war missions with Daniels without having to film these two, just let me know. Because I'm trying to be nice to everybody here. I want everybody to be able to see what everybody can see. Because, like I said, with the Klingon character and the Romulan character, they do share episodes, but they also have their own separate ones because they're Klingon and Romulan. So I am not going to film every single episode that you can do with the Klingon and the Romulan that everybody else can do. I'm only going to do their character-specific missions, or their species-specific missions. But except for yesterday's war, because it's not working. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much, guys. Subscribe to the Captain Ron Phillips channel if you want to see these. Again, comment to this video right here if you want me to go ahead and just continue the core of the matter with my Federation character, or if you want to wait for the Klingon or Romulan character I'm going to make after I'm done with my Federation officer. Let me know, guys. And thank you very much for understanding, or if you don't understand, I understand. Thank you very much. This is Captain Ron Phillips. Have a great day. Have a great night, everybody. Take care of yourselves, all right?